Alright guys, so a while back I prepped and got ready for my trip to Florida back in like 2014 maybe, I believe it was. But before I left, about 2 weeks prior, I sideswiped my right side of my Neon at a gas station. We're not gonna get into it because I just don't want to, but Jason and I just realized when I got it fixed at an Autobody shop, they actually had to pull my outside rocker panel, and what they did, Jason just explained to me that they drilled a bunch of holes into my rocker, and then they put a screw, and then they pulled my rocker, and then instead of actually welding the holes, they just pushed Bondo, and yeah, this is Bondo, right?
Yeah, it's Bondo.
Yeah.
They pushed the Bondo straight through.
As I was taking the belt sander and cleaning up all the edges to the rockers, I realized there was a bunch of bubbles, and I showed Jason. He just showed me that, and you know, that's not the right way to actually repair something.
So we'll end up cleaning all the Bondo off, getting all of this knocked off, and then I'll tack all the holes shut from the outside.
Yeah, and then we'll have to grind them flat, and then just like we did over here on the inner pinch welds.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the thing is this side it was never, you would never had any repair done.
Right.
Even though it's been dented and stuff like that. This is like old school fix, like
quick fix.
40, 50 years ago, you know, because now we all have electric dent pullers. You weld a copper stud on and then use a slide hammer and pull the dent out.
Right, and
that way you're not doing this, because when you do this, for one, Bondo itself will trap moisture because it has talc powder in it.
Right, and I can see the bits of rust that are up there.
Around all the holes, right there,
exactly.
around this one. So that's what's going on there. So you never want to do that. If you have a hole that you're fixing and you're not going to weld it shut and it's small like this, you would use Marglass first, which does not have talc powder in it. So it's not going to trap the moisture and hold it.
Right, right.
So that wouldn't cause the rusting. But this is, you know, being a few years old, and you can see all the holes are starting to rust up and everything.
It's 6 years old.
You know, this wouldn't be too long from it rotting the whole thing out at that point.
So what I need to do is I need to take the belt sander and get rid of all those pieces of Bondo.
Well,
and
you could
probably pop them out on the other side, right?
You don't need to do it with the belt sander. You can just take a screwdriver and a hammer and just knock them off.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna clean this side anyways.
Right. We're gonna get it down to bare metal.
Right. And
because there is a little bit of Bondo. You guys can see like a little shy coating along the whole exterior of the outer rocker panel. And you guys can see I was taking the belt sander and giving that little lip so he can weld, and you can see how much.
Well, it's all gonna get stripped off anyway.
Right, right. We don't want no Bondo as much as.
Well, there's gonna be some. I mean,
right, there is gonna be some, but you know that's
like
obviously detail fine. That's work before paint.
That's just putting it too thick.
Yeah, that's stupidly thick. So I'm hoping that, you know, there's not too much over here, but I'm hoping the metal isn't rusted like the rockers. But from what I see right there, it seems pretty clean.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't gotten like there. It would start like it's doing here around the holes, and working its way under from there and then out this way.
Right.
But even at that,
do the good prep work inside here.
That's all.
Pull it down a little bit maybe and get all those holes. Maybe re-drill them out. Right, get them, you know, the rust out of there.
Well, no, when I weld, it'll weld them. It'll fill it with clean metal and get rid of the rust.
Oh, okay. It'll burn it away.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've been going at this for about a half hour now, and I removed all the Bondo all the way past the rear passenger door, and as I come down here you can see less and less Bondo and more holes. Isn't that crazy? That is such a shitty job right there, you guys. All I got left is half of the passenger side door, all the way to the front where the front fender would sit. So I don't think there is any here, just more or less a little bit of rust. Alright, So I just finished up the driver's side and the passenger side. Jason wanted me to go ahead and strip it down to bare metal. You can see. And now this side doesn't have any damage. And then we got the passenger side, which I stripped that one, and then that was all the damage that we showed you earlier with all the holes from the previous Autobody shop. Just gotta go ahead and clean up a little bit of this metal by pulling it. Alright, well, I just wanted to show you guys that and show you guys what we're dealing with here at the shop, but gonna get back into it. So guys, subscribe, like this video, give me a comment, and until next time guys, peace!